Hey guys, what's up? It's Joe Rady from Rady's Rise. We're back here at Costaline Exotics in Palmetto, Florida, and guess what? I have one heck of a supercar for you, and it's this vehicle right here. This is it. This is a 2023 Audi R8. This particular one is rear-wheel drive, not the iconic Quattro all-wheel drive. But before we get into this R8 V10 Performance model, let's talk about what's going on here. So in 2022, the R8 got a performance boost. So obviously this vehicle has that extra horsepower. Plus what's kind of crazy is Audi moved away from just offering the R8 with its Quattro all-wheel drive system. This particular R8, like I said, is rear-wheel drive. What that is going to allow you to experience is more of that true sports car driving engagement. Plus, wait until you hear how fast the V10 revs up, because remember, instead of driving four wheels, we're only driving two. But what I want to find out is, if you're looking for a supercar and you want one that's not going to break the bank, is this the way to go, or do you go all in and go with the sister car, which would be, of course, the Lamborghini Huracan? So let's go ahead. Windy day, but we're gonna make the magic happen anyways. Let's go ahead, let's dive into this R8 and find out. Right off the bat, the bodywork. You have this Capristo carbon fiber bodywork all over the hood, the front fascia, and wait until we work our way towards the rear. So as we drop down, you're gonna get those signature LED daytime running lamps and headlights and turn signals all in one headlight housing. Love the way Audi over the years has done their LED lighting, and it's something that over time, from racing in the coveted 24 Hours of Le Mans, they really have developed that headlight technology. They were one of the first to bring LED headlights to regular production cars. Of course, we have the Capristo carbon fiber hood. Working our way down, you do have full functionality in the lower corner, flat black, with some more Capristo goodness, carbon fiber goodness on the upper splitter. You have some extra die planes in there, and even the lower splitter, all carbon fiber. Looks fantastic. Now, as we come across that low slung nose, we have the traditional open grille design from Audi, all blacked out. We have our R8 badge, nicely blacked out as well. And then from one side to the other, that Capristo lower fascia and splitter just brings a little bit extra aggressiveness to the front of this Audi R8. Now, as we rise up, what you're gonna find is it actually has this indentation in the center, and then you're gonna have functional aerodynamic venting on each side of the upper portion that forms the front fender of the vehicle. But really nice to see some functionality, not only up front with the splitter, but also with those aerodynamic aids on top. And the whole purpose of having those holes cut there is to stop lift. Air could get trapped underneath the front fender and create lift. We don't want that. We want that air, have that air go somewhere, and that's where it's going, is out the top area. Now, as we work our way down, high quality custom wheel. Vossen wheels, all four corners. Love the nice Y-spoke design, forged aluminum. And if you're wondering what's the size of the wheel, wheels up front are 20 inches in diameter. It's basically 245 on the width, 20 inches in diameter. You do have your 6-piston Brembo caliper, and you'll notice the wave rotors. You don't see that a lot on supercars or sports cars, those 2-piece wave rotors. Actually, I remember when I used to ride sport bikes, Kawasaki was one of the first to introduce wave rotors to their motorcycles. And if you're wondering, well, Joe, what is the purpose of that? It actually aids in dissipating heat. Just like we have a 2-piece rotor that dissipates heat, the cross-drilled rotor that dissipates heat, so does the edges, the wavy edges all the way around. Plus it looks killer I mean, that's just a nice little extra look. That 6-piston Brembo caliper with the R8 badge on it. But let me know what you think about these Vossen wheels, especially with that carbon fiber bodywork. To me, it's looking pretty darn good. Now, as we work our way down the side, you have carbon fiber on your mirror caps. Of course, never a sunroof. You can get a convertible R8, but no sunroof on an R8. Love the functional side vents, feeding air to that mid-engine V10. Even the way, like, it's crazy because over the years, and the Audi R8 has been around for some time, mid-2000s, that's been a hot minute. Still looks fresh. And it's sad that they killed off the R8. The R8 is dead. No more R8. But Costaline Exotics has one, and you could go on throttle with it. Now, you'll notice not only do we have the functionality up on the bottom, but also up top as well, working our way towards the rear. Now, on the rear, we have more rubber to meet the road because remember, this is rear-wheel drive. So we have 325s out back. You got your wave rotors, 4-piston calipers. If you've ever wondered what's this extra caliper, that's for your e-brake, for your emergency brake. And of course, we have those Michelin Pilot Sport 4S tires, gonna give us some nice grip. And like I said, because this is rear-wheel drive, we have up front the 245s. That's to quicken up the steering, but this is to help get the power to the ground. And this is a 21-inch wheel, forged aluminum. Now, as we swing it around back, what do we got going on? You got your Capristo carbon fiber deck lid spoiler. And then you'll notice I love the plexiglass and how you can see that beautiful V10 underneath there. We will be showing you a closer look. And then dropping it like it's hot. What do we got going on? You got your venting in the flat black on both sides. You can actually see the custom Valvetronic exhaust that this one has, and there are those massive outlets. Big oval opening, gonna let this thing scream with our full carbon fiber lower rear diffuser, and we have one of those Formula One style rain lights on the back, just to give it that extra kind of style. And I love the way they, I mean, this looks like it's off the back of a freaking R8 race car. That's the bottom line. But let me know what you think about that carbon fiber rear wing. I love the way they do their LED lighting, and of course the R8 badge. And this one has been debadged to not have the 4 rings. That's the Audi Auto Union badge of the 4 German auto manufacturers that came together during the World Depression back in the 1930s. But man, look at this thing. Absolutely chef's kiss. But why don't we go ahead, let's pop this engine hatch, because I promised you a closer look at the V10. All right, guys, one of my favorite things about the R8 is that this second generation has the V10. Originally, the R8 came with a V8. Also, originally, it came with a gated 6-speed manual transmission. Unfortunately, this one, because it is a later model year, we still have the V10, but this does not have the gated manual transmission. But what do we have? We have a 5.2 liter V10. This is shared with its corporate sibling, the Lamborghini Huracan. Because this is the performance spec, 562 horsepower, 406 pound-feet of torque. It does have a 7-speed dual clutch transmission. 0 to 60 in about 3.4 seconds. Quarter mile goes by at 11.5 seconds. Top speed, are you ready for this? 204 miles per hour. Remember, when you're traveling 200 miles an hour, you're traveling the length of a football field every second. MPGs, not too bad. 14 in the city, 23 on the highway, and the vehicle weighs right around 3,600 pounds. But nice to still see that naturally aspirated V10. Here's a little fun fact, it's actually not made in Germany, the V10. It's not even made in Italy. They actually build it in Hungary. Interesting. I'm hungry for a little eargasm, so if you're ready, I'm ready. Let's open up this Valvetronic exhaust and hear this V10 roar. right, guys, we are inside this Costaline Exotics Audi R8, that V10 Performance rear-wheel drive. I know you're saying to yourself, well, Joe, man, I would love to go on throttle in this thing. What is the original price? Original MSRP starting was $174,000. But if you compare that to a Huracan, Huracans almost cost double. It's like $100,000 more for a Huracan. So something to think about. But let's see what Audi brought to the table when they were bringing this R8. You ready? To the door panels. Love the clean German style. You actually have your air vents built into the door panel. Don't see that a lot anymore in cars. All beautiful leather, Bang & Olufsen sound system, and then just enough room in that door pocket for 2 Wiener Schnitzels, and that's about it. Going from the door panel to the dash, clean. Look at this. Look how smooth and everything is. Let your passenger know they better hold on real tight because this is rear-wheel drive. Slide on in. You got your center AC vents, and I love that there's no infotainment system screen. If we could only go back to this type of design. You have your AC controls, not dual climate, regular climate controls. Don't need anything else. 3 stages of heated seats. I'm going to have to zonk it that there's no ventilated seats. Slide this little guy open. You do have a USB-A, USB-C, aux jack, 12 volt, and enough room for 4 Twinkies. This is going to control that 7-speed DCT. This little guy right here, I'm actually going to have Steven kind of drop down, is for your Valvetronic. The different numbers, you go up to 4, that opens it up all the way, which we'll be doing, don't you worry. Real volume knob. You got your direct drive control knob for your virtual cockpit. And then semi-soft material, you open this up, is actually cup holders. They're not storage. So that's kind of weird. You put your drinks in there, but you're not drinking in my Audi. I'll tell you that right now. Seats, the leather, everyday comfort, but they also have some good bolstering to hold you in. Full electric assist for the passenger and the driver, which I'm the one driving this rocket ship. Come over here to the business end. I want to show you behind this carbon fiber and leather steering wheel in this R8. All right, guys, business time behind the wheel. I love this large aluminum sill plate with the R8 badge. Down in the pedal box, as it should be like a race car. Aluminum dead pedal, aluminum brake, aluminum throttle. You got your seat controls just like on the passenger side. Easy to get to, all within fingertip reach. I'm 6 feet tall, plenty of room in here, especially to get your helmet on for your track day. And then look at what you get to rub your hands all over. This is a custom carbon fiber and perforated leather steering wheel. Digging the red stitching. You got your start-stop button on the steering wheel like a race car. You have your red stitching around the horn button with the Audi badge. Your drive select button to go into your different modes. And then this one has extra large surfboard style carbon fiber paddles to go up and down that 7-speed dual clutch. It is a manual tilting and telescoping wheel. And then of course you got that beautiful 12-inch virtual cockpit. Look at the information I could bring up. I mean, there's a cornucopia of different information. And then of course when you go into your different modes, that's also going to adjust how this supercar does the business. Dynamic is sport mode, just so you know, when it comes to Audi and their system. But love the way you have all that nicely placed in the gauge cluster. No head-up display, you really don't need it. I'm not going to show you a frunk. There is one. You could put 2 duffel bags in there, but who gives a damn? What I want to do is hit number 4. Oh, you ready? I want to go on throttle in this R8. So hop on in, shut up, and let's get to it. All right, guys, we're inside this Costaline Exotics Audi R8 Performance with the extra horsepower and rear-wheel drive. I'm going to use the paddles to go up and down that 7-speed dual clutch. If you're ready, I'm definitely ready. On throttle, here we go! Talk about eargasm, talk about just a symphony of beautiful sounds. That's what this R8 brings. And what's crazy is it's very easy to drive. I mean, look at this, I'm doing a U-turn and I didn't have to back up or anything. Very easy to drive. The engine redlines at 8,500 RPM. Easy to see the massive tack in the center. And I got a nice size gear indicator as well. But if you're ready, I'm ready again. You ready? On throttle, here we go. Look at this. Oh my God. Woohoo! That engine revs up very, very fast. And I just love the sound of it. The sound is, it's intoxicating. It really is. I mean, it just sounds so glorious. Seats are comfy. Easy to get in and out for a supercar, if you can believe that. That Valvetronic exhaust, I got it wide open, and you're gonna be able to hear it so well throughout this whole driving experience. On throttle! Really, really nice, really nice. Look at this. We got some Ladies Rides fans out here that are watching and working and doing their thing. So balanced. The brakes feel phenomenal. Look how fast it changes direction. Oh my God. She just wants more and more and more, and I just want to give it to her. Look at this. These fast downshifts. You ready? On throttle! Wow! So smooth. Very, very deceiving how it builds speed, but the way that it steers. Look at this. Look at this. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Wow. Where's my towel? That is one hell of a ride. It's crazy how without the Quattro all-wheel drive, this is actually my first time driving a rear-wheel drive version of the R8. All the other times I've driven an R8 have been with the all-wheel drive Quattro system. It's crazy how fast that 5.2 liter V10 spools up. It just spins up so quickly. It's like, and yes, in a flat plane crankshaft engine like the V10, you don't get a lot of torque down below, but once you get 5,000 RPM, it's on like freaking Donkey Kong. I mean, it is impressive just how it builds torque. Now, of course, you gotta be careful over speed bumps and, you know, divots in the road and whatnot, but other than that, look at this. Love it. Look at that. There we go. On throttle! Oh my God. Cars like these, man, they're going away. They're going away. Lamborghini has announced that they're not making the V10 anymore. This R8 is gone. So, just sad. Just sad. Look at this. And then it stops on a dime and gives everybody change. Remember, we don't have fancy carbon ceramic brake rotors. I don't have any of that stuff. We have steel rotors, Brembo brakes, calipers and pads, and that's it. But boy, oh boy, man, this thing. And I just love how minimalistic the interior is. Everything is in the virtual cockpit, including navigation. And Audi was the first to have that type of technology in there. Now it seems everybody and their mother is copying them. And then of course with the Capristo carbon fiber bodywork, you have this look that is second to none. Really second to none. But the fact that this car, you could drive it like a quote unquote whatever a normal human being is. I'm far from that, so I wouldn't know. But you could drive it on a normal basis every day. Take it to Cars and Coffee. Take it to your track day. It's just gonna make your heart pitter patter every freaking time you're behind the wheel. And the look of it is just, it's sinister. It really is sinister how good it looks. But I hate to do this to you. I hate to say it. It doesn't feel good to say it. We got to wrap this one up, but we're going to go on throttle one more time. One more time. Are you ready? Because I'm ready. On throttle, here we go! Look at this. Oh my God. Look at this. Here we go. Here we go, baby. Oh yeah, give it to me. Give it to me! This one up, or I'm taking this one home from Costaline Exotics, so I'll see you in a split second. Oh boy, that was one heck of an on-throttle experience. Definitely want to thank Josh at Costaline Exotics for allowing us access to one of their rentable supercars, this Audi R8 Performance. But let me know what you think. Do you like the changes that have been done to this one? And also, would you rather go R8 over a Huracan? Or are you digging Lamborghini more? Let me know down in the comment section. But if you're new to the channel, you're on your way out, hit the subscribe button. I promise you it's worthwhile. Come back for more. If you are a subscriber, thank you for being part of the Raised Rides family. Gotta give it up to Stephen Flood. He's having a blast with this R8. It gave him an eargasm. I had to get him tissues. Thank you, Stephen, for your hard work. And just like always, guys, I'll see you on the next ride.